Yo, what's the crack, guys? This is Mark here from Phonic Media, and welcome to Beat Making Friday Part 4, a series where I make a beat with no preparation in order to hopefully show the creative process behind producing music. As always, this is quick and simple, so let's get it done. So I'm inside of Fruity Loops here, and last time when I was making a beat, I said I wanted to make something in sort of a trap style, and I ended up making something sort of really chill then, which was fine. It wasn't a great beat, it wasn't a bad beat, but it definitely wasn't trap. But today, I am dead set on making something in kind of a heavier sort of trap genre. So yeah, let's try and do that. I'm just going to pick out some drum samples first, and then I'm back in a second. Alright, so we got some pretty decent samples picked out here. I have a pretty nice 808. I have a pretty decent kick. Nice bit of crunch on it. It's called like vinyl something, so it's got a bit of kind of bacon sound in there. Got some snare for the snare rolls. Little kind of tinny one that's nice for rolls, and then kind of a fuller snare then I'm going to use in the beat itself, but I actually might layer that with something else later on if I don't feel like it has enough punch, but that should be enough for now. So we'll see if we can get some sort of drum pattern going. Oh yeah, I have these breath noises as well that I might try and incorporate into the drum beat. So yeah, that might be able to add a bit of something into it as well. So see what we get going here. Into the snare. Try and keep this around 130. So I'm going to put in a snare on the third beat of every bar. And that's pretty decent so far. Just pretty standard stuff. I'm going to add in a reverb bus. I'm going to dock it to the right. And I'm going to add in epic verb wherever that is. There we go. Add in this preset of might go with large church 3. And we're just going to bring that down to about there so it's not crazy long. And we're going to send the snare over. Put on 30, see what it sounds like. It's alright. And we'll put the hi-hats on. We'll put this on like 20. As they're happening more. Actually, it's okay. And we can send the snare rolls over here as well, even though we won't be using them yet. Let's try it like that. Now we've got a drum pattern going on. Put in 2 of them for the time being. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make snare roll. Yeah, we'll just call it snare rolls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this to third step. Put on a third beat first, see what that sounds like. No. Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, one like that is okay. And shift control C to create a new one. what we're going to do then is go to third step. That should do for the time being. So if we go put this one here and put that one there, have a listen. Too much reverb. Pretty alright. Moving on now, I'm going to try and add in some strings or something like that. So we're going to grab the old Labs plugin. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to come down and grab one of my favorite presets, which is this Pizzicato Ensemble. Just call this Pizzicato Strings. And then link it to the mixer, give it a good crank because it's usually pretty quiet. That wasn't what I was hearing in my head, but pretty decent. Where am I even going? Back here. So I need to do something with these ones, but don't know how far down I need them to go. Give it a bit of extra gain so I can hear what's going on. Sounds horrible. Yeah, so I have to mess around with this for a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with it now. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the 808 pattern. So I'm going to call that 808. And what I need to do is figure out what this is tuned to. And I have an awkward way of doing it, but I don't care because it works. And what I do is I put one in there. And then if I put it there, I call it 808. Yeah, so if you go into new tone and you can load the sample right away. See, then it's on C sharp. So that means it's one above C. So I need to make everything one lower than what it is. But just remember my string pattern again. I'm going E, E, D, D, E, E, G, A. So if we go E, E, D, D, E, G, A. And now I know I have to bring them all down by 1 so that they makes sense that they work together. And then what I'm going to do is just drop that down. No, bring it back up. So if I put that in with the rest of the stuff going on here, it should sound okay. Yep, just making sure it's perfect. And what I can do then is start working on an 808 pattern. And the way I like to do this is if I take my kick track and I copy it over onto my 808 pattern, then I can see when I'm writing in my 808 where my kicks are triggered. And that means that I can essentially do this just for the time being. And I'm just gonna go down to my kick and put it across again because this is an 8-bar pattern as opposed to the regular 4-bar one I'm doing. I'm in here again, boom, 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 boom. What I'm doing here isn't going to be the finished 808 pattern, it's just something to put in for the time being. Get rid of this kick out of there. Ha! Actually deleted the 808 pattern instead of the kick. Very smart. So these need to be going up to D sharp. These need to be going to F sharp, and these need to be going to G sharp. Pretty decent. So what am I going to do now? Might add in some lower strings. So I'm going to go get labs again. And this time I'm going to get not that one. Yeah. Strings ensemble. And just call this strings. Onto the mixer again. Boom, boom, boom. Really simple stuff. I'm going to reorganize these as well, just so I'm happier what I'm looking at. Yeah. All that strings. So that was just very, very far off in my right ear there, so I'm panning it by 40% to the left just to bring it back to the center a little bit more, just so it's not annoying me again. And kind of want some sort of bell thing going on now. I'm not sure if Labs will have something like that. I might get massive for this. No, go into contact. Maybe that. Yep, do something weird like this. All right, so and I'm going to make another one. I like the sound of that glockenspiel. What I'm going to do is delete that. Whoa! Not how to paste that in twice. Anyways, go to... Yeah, that one sounded good as well. I'll put that in there. Alright, so we probably have enough to make a beat here now, so start off without the 808, so I'm just going to drag all this stuff over here. Get a little intro going on. Down as far as here, we'll probably say this is the chorus. We'll see the intro's there, repeat this like that. Repeat this there, strings, ball mallets. Yep, I'm just going to start chopping up this now. And I'm going to chop this as well. Just get rid of that one. Leave that like that. And do the same here. Come back to my drum pattern. Clone it. Delete the kick. Come back to the drum pattern again. Clone it. And delete the first 3.5 bars of the kick. Put it in there. Now we got a little intro. So what I'm going to do is straight away there I can hear it sound a little bit sparse when there's a gap, so I think literally that might fix it. I can put that in all the gaps there. So if I go back here and listen again. And what I could do then is the old usual thing that I do on literally every single beat I ever make is hats and cymbals. And what I'm going to do is put in MT Power Drum Kit 2. And when it loads, click on that. Name it hats and cymbals. Really can't type. Put that there. Oh, and I forgot to add in the breaths as well. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to paste this throughout. And spice up the chorus when it comes around. See, usually now on hip hop beats, I would have them in 4 times per bar, but because this is trap, on every third one is definitely enough, and I don't seem to Have the snare rolls in there for some reason. Anyways. And we can go back and see what we can do with these breaths. So I'm just going to call this breaths and have them linked up here already. I want to bring in the kick pattern so I can have something I'm kind of relating it to. That's pretty cool. Alright, and we can link all of these onto the reverb as well. Give it a 30, see what that sounds like. Pretty good. What we can do then is probably add this into... Try it in the intro and see what this sounds like. I'm going to paste the whole way throughout and just remove it as I need. Just doing a bit of panning there, 75% left and right on every second one, just to kind of give it, I don't know, the impression like someone's moving around you breathing. What was the other thing I was going to do? There was one other thing. Oh yeah, we're going to add in like effects and risers and that sort of crack. So see what we can find here. Yeah, so I got 3 samples here that I'm going to use as some sort of drops and effects and stuff like that. So I got that one. That one. And that one. And the 3 of them should do just fine. Don't want to get too crazy with it. I'll put them there. Link them onto the reverb again. Give it about 30. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. And I'm going to turn these up here. And then I'm going to turn them down here. And I'm just going to add them throughout the track. So I'm just going to see what they sound like on their own at the start. And then all that there is really left to do is to grab this, paste down here, that's verse 2, grab this, double chorus, boom, let me do a little bit of an outro, do this, why not do that, throw in the breaths. No, I've done something wrong here that I can see. Okay, so that's mallets 1. I have mallets 2 here somehow. Stacked on top of each other. Jesus. So I need to make some space there definitely, and then grab mallets 2. Just put it there. Yeah, that's grand. Then the outro can be like this. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. I think that's pretty good. So what time have I spent on this altogether? 47 minutes, but there was a lot of faffing about that I didn't need to be doing. But all in all, I think that's pretty good. Obviously, it still needs to be mixed, but actually made a trap this time, so I'm happy with that. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any recommendations for any topics you would like to see me cover, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe for more, and you can make contact with me at retrophonicmedia.com.